Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So today I'm building a small Victorian house called Citrine Victorian in the world of Moonlight Falls. I was on Pinterest and I came across the cutest little Victorian house and I was like, this is perfect because I've never built a Victorian house before, so I wanted something really simple, not too intricate. That way it'd be pretty easy to follow, and that is what I did. I just followed the house and I got this. So yes, as I said, we are in Moonlight Falls, which is the world that came with Supernatural. I have not been in this world in like 8 years. I haven't played in it. I haven't built in it. I don't think I've actually ever built in this world. I think this is my first time ever building in this world. So yes, welcome to my first build in Moonlight Falls as well. I tend to stray away from Supernaturals because I like more realistic gameplay, and I think Supernaturals are really hard to play multiple generations with because like after a while it's like, what can you say, you know? I don't know, and I'm not the best storyteller, and I find that a lot of like current households and or let's plays that pertain to Supernaturals have a really good storyline, but that's just I'm not good at that. But after building this house, I'm honestly considering starting a Supernatural current household. I think I need to change a pace, and my current household that I have right now, I've had it since July 2019. This is my July 2019, March 2020, and May 2020 current household. Is giving me so many issues. I can't save it anymore, and it's so discouraging because I really want to get to 10 generations, but this save file is just like screwed, and I'm trying to fix it, but I can't, and it's really discouraging. I'm gonna keep trying, but in the meantime, I might just start something new. So maybe it'll be Supernatural. I don't know. But the house is pretty much done. Well, the structure, I guess you could say, is pretty much done. Right now, I'm just trying to put a roof on this diagonal portion because it's always so hard roofing that area. But I think I made it work. I do change the roof a little bit, but yes, so the house turned out pretty good. Actually, I had a lot of fun building it. I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone a little bit just because I want to do a lot more speed builds, and I feel like if I keep doing the same style, it'll just get really mundane and redundant, and I don't want that. And for some reason, I find that it's so much easier to step out of your comfort zone in The Sims 4, but so many of you guys did not want me to include Sims 4 content into my channel, so for right now, I will keep it off. Maybe in a few months we can see again what people say and we'll go from there. But yeah, so I just added a detached garage. A lot of the houses in this world have detached garages, so I wanted to stick with the theme of that. So I just put one at the side, and I honestly feel like this house would not look cute with a detached garage. I mean, not detached, attached garage. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good idea. So now I'm adding color to the house, and I go with the yellow. That's where I got Citrine from, and also the image from Pinterest is yellow, but I do change the tone of the yellow. Right now it's really, really bright. Well, not really, but it's bright, and I wanted to make it more muted and a lot more pastel because the houses in Moonlight Falls, some of them do have color, but they're really muted and they're not like an eyesore, and I just felt like this was an eyesore, and it was really throwing me off. So I'm really glad that I changed the color. And I also do change the fencing because right now it's all white and it just looked really weird. I don't know. I was not feeling it, but I do fix it. So yeah. Now we're moving on to the garage. I do this nice little blue color. I wanted to make sure that not every portion of the house was yellow just because I thought that it would be really overbearing. So yes. I also don't know if you guys have ever heard of Fake Houses Real Awesome on Tumblr, but she builds some of the best houses ever. I don't know how she does it, but she does. And she builds a lot of Victorian houses, and her Victorian houses amaze me. She also inspired me to build a Victorian house. I was like, this is cute. Like, I'm going to try. So, yeah, that's what I did. I will be sure to link her Tumblr down below for you guys so you can check out her builds. But a lot of her Victorian houses actually have a lot more color to them. They're not like a unison, not unison. They're not the same color all around. That's basically what I'm trying to get at, but it made no sense. So we're just going to leave it be. But yes, this house actually took me so long to build and furnish. I would say it took me longer to furnish than to build. The landscaping did take me a while as well. I suck at landscaping. Yeah, I think in total I probably spent like, I don't know, 8-9 hours on this house. Like I said, I was kind of doing a lot of stuff as well, so I think that might have been another reason it took me so long, but it was crazy because right now it's Wednesday, and my initial plan for this house was I started it Monday, okay? I started it Monday night, and I was like, yeah, I can make a dent in it tonight and then finish it Tuesday and get the video up Tuesday as well. It's not working that way. And I've recorded this voiceover, I'm not even kidding, probably like 25 times. So serious. Like, I'm being so serious right now. I don't know, I can't get in a groove. I feel like it's all over the place, like this build is. Yeah, so I had to cut out a lot of stuff because this build took me so long, and I don't know how people get their builds to be like 20 minutes. I know in The Sims 4 it makes a lot more sense because I think building in The Sims 4 is much faster, but Create a Tool, man, it gets me. I customize everything, so I think that's another reason it takes me so long. And now that I'm thinking about it, I just recently started doing Sims 3 speed builds on my channel. I mostly did Sims 4 speed builds, so maybe that's why I'm used to them being much faster. I don't know, I'm actually gonna look at my Sims 4 speed builds and see if they're fast, because I don't know, maybe they might be the same length, honestly. Like, watch, I think they're much faster and they're not. But yeah, so right now I'm starting some of the landscaping. I don't know if I show you guys oh no, they're not faster. They're not. One's 36 minutes, one's 34, one's 31. And one of the houses is really small. I don't know what my deal is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a slow builder. I swear I thought it was faster, but it's okay. But originally, even after I sped up the footage, I think this video was like, I don't know, 40 minutes. So I was able to cut it down by like a good like 10 plus minutes, so that's pretty good. But here I am, I'm just adding in the driveway as of right now. I think this house is so cute. I really want to play in it. It's crazy because every time I build a house, I'm like, I want to play in it now. Like, this is so cute, I need to play in it. But they're just turning out so cute and so much fun, and it's been a lot of fun stepping out of my comfort zone. And yeah, I just want to do a lot of different styles just because I think I already said this. I don't know. I'm getting confused. But since I want to do more speed builds, I think it'd just be better if I start doing like different styles. So yes, I'm working on a Art Deco house in Roaring Heights right now. It's not turning out as good as I wanted it to. I had an image for it, but you know how like The Sims, it restricts you from going up a certain height? Yeah, it's like messing up the whole build, but it doesn't look bad, so maybe I'll have that out for you guys soon. That's actually going to be a stop motion video, so it might be a while for that because I just uploaded a stop motion for Shoreline Point, and that took me like 4 days. So, and that house I actually had to just furnish, but the Art Deco house, I still have to finish building it and furnish it and then make the video. So it'll probably be a while, but I should have other videos up in the meantime. So yes, yeah, I think that's all I have to say for right now. I'm trying to think of things I want to talk about. Oh, are you guys still enjoying my legacy challenge? It gets views, but it's like the duration of how long people watch it is going down each episode, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know, sometimes I think that I should have done like a let's play that has an end in sight. Like, a legacy challenge could take me years. It could literally take me years to get out. I know some people, they did like the not so berry challenge, which I don't know what the rules are for that because I've never looked into it. But I know one channel I've seen, they've been doing it for like 3 years. And I'm just like, what if I'm doing my legacy challenge for 3 years? It's never going to get finished. But I'm hoping by the end of the summer to at least have 50 parts up. Hopefully. I don't know. I think I'm just going to start pre-recording a lot of them. I stopped pre-recording because I wanted to get like insight from you guys. But honestly, I don't get too much insight all the time. So I think I'm just going to start pre-recording and maybe make a little bit more progress. And yeah, we actually have quite a bit of money. So I think I'm going to work on building the new house. But yeah, so we are now on to the inside of the house. Here is the entrance area. As I said, I had so much fun furnishing and just decorating this house, and it has a different floor plan than I normally go with. I normally have a pretty open floor plan, but this one's really closed off. But I feel like a lot of Victorian houses are like that. They're like cramped and dark, so I wanted to try to keep the theme. And I was going to do like more of a bright interior because the house is bright, but maybe they gave it a little makeover, and so the house is brighter than the inside. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, so we just have a nice grand piano, and I literally adore this house so much. And even though it's not like my normal style, I still think I would live in it. I I think it's so cute. So yeah, I had so much fun picking out like the flooring, the wall coverings, and I did actually look at some of the houses in Moonlight Falls to get some inspiration because I didn't know how to go about the floor plan, and I also didn't know like how to make the colors of the house look Victorian. So I went through some of the houses and got some inspiration. I also looked at Fake House is real awesome. I looked at some of her Victorian houses because I figured I could get some inspiration, and I did, and her builds are literally awesome. I want to do another Victorian house, probably not anytime soon, but this time I want to do more intricate, a lot more detail, but again, it probably won't be anytime soon because I don't like to have a lot of projects going on at one time, and I started this before I finished my Art Deco house just because I knew the Art Deco house was going to be a minute, and you guys enjoyed my last speed build, it seemed, so I figured I'd try to get another one up for you all, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, now we're working on the office. I did this really cool flooring. This is from the base game, but we don't have like a true herringbone in this game. Maybe we do. Is that the herringbone? I don't know, but I tried to make like a herringbone, mock herringbone print on the floor, but I really like it. A lot of the rooms have different flooring, but they're the same color. Which I didn't know if people would like that or not, but I feel like it worked for this house. So yeah, we just have a nice little office, and I used a lot of base game in this office, which made me realize the base game furniture is really like traditional and really, there's like a term for it, I just cannot think of it, but it's really, there's more traditional than modern in the base game, which is pretty good because I actually want to build a base game house for you guys. I think that'd be so much fun, but I think it'll be a while before that happens because, as I said, I don't want to start too many projects, and if I do a base game build, I want to make it pretty big, like a nice family home, probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 bedrooms. That way people who like to play with families can live in it, because I feel like more people play with families than just one sim. So if I do a base game like bachelor pad, that would probably come after the base game family home. But yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I feel like base game builds are much easier in The Sims 3 than The Sims 4 because you have like create a style, but I think it's Simlissy, she does some of the best base game builds. I think anybody who does base game builds in The Sims 4, they actually do a really, really good job because I think the base game does not have that much stuff in it, but they make those houses look so good. And I honestly, it's probably a good idea that you guys said no Sims 4 content, because I don't think I'd build like this other Sims 4 builders. They really take advantage of like the bitey bug in The Sims 4, and I don't have time to scroll through the whole catalog, and I don't even know how to like place the stuff down. So yeah, but people in The Sims 4 are really, really creative, and it just amazes me. I don't know how they find half the stuff that they find and how they make stuff out of what's in the game. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Sim Supply or James Turner. He did these things like it's not really a challenge, but basically he would give people like a title. I don't know, I can't remember, like, okay, maybe like a Christmas theme, and people would build like these amazing Christmas theme houses, and he would go look at them, and some of the houses were like insane, and he's done multiple of them. I definitely think you guys should check them out. They're really awesome to watch. But yeah, so right now we're working on the little half bathroom downstairs. It's really small. It's an awkward shape. I hate long bathrooms like this, but this little area, it needed a 2 tile wide door, so the bathroom has to be like that, but it works. I just think it's really important to have a bathroom downstairs. Like, I don't like when houses don't have a bathroom downstairs, because I feel like in majority of the houses in real life, there's a half bathroom, unless you're like in an apartment or something. But yeah, so that's the bathroom. Yeah, I really do want to do like a limited build because I don't think I limited myself that much in this build. Every time I try to build a house, okay, I start off wanting to limit myself, and then I don't. Like, I don't know why, but I just don't. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that much stuff. I'm gonna avoid using store content with like windows and wall colorings, and it never works that way. I always just do whatever I want. But I feel like it's much easier to replace store content when it comes to like decorations and furniture instead of like the structure of the house. And I did use some store content windows and some store content wall coverings, which I'm really sorry about, but I like needed them for the detail. It helped the house. So Yes, but I will try to bring you guys a base game build sometime soon. I don't really know when it will be, because I also need to build a house for my legacy challenge, which right now I'm not in the building mood because I did spend so much time building this house. So sometimes after I spend like hours on a house, I'm like, I cannot build for like a good 4 days, but I can't even play my current household because it's all messed up, and I tried fixing it last night, but it didn't work. And it's discouraging. But I'm going to try again. And if not, I'll just have to lose her whole family tree. I was trying not to lose her family tree. Like, she still has her parents and stuff, so I can still document the generations, but her family tree is huge. I'm talking about Elena. That's my most recent current household. Her family tree is huge. I think Carter and Alex, they had like 17 or 18 grandchildren, and then they have great-grandchildren, and then I think they have great-great-grandchildren. So I'm like, I don't want to lose that because I've never had a current household do that. I do have story progression, so that helped, but I don't want to lose all of Elena's siblings and their kids. But if I have to, I might just put all of her siblings in one household with her and then just do a different save, and they just lose all their kids. At least Elena will still have her kids. But yeah, so right now I'm working on the family room. I went with a dark blue wall covering, and then I'm just trying to find some decor. I tried to use a lot of supernatural stuff, but I strayed away and I used some store content. I actually used a lot more store content than I realized. I think those curtains are store content. Yeah, I used quite a bit, but the fireplace is supernatural, so is the coffee table, and then the couch is base game, and so is the chair in the corner. That's base game as well. But I don't know. It's so hard to limit myself. I don't know why I have such a hard time with it, but I really do. I really, really do. But yeah, I adore this house. I don't know, I just think it's so cute. I've been loving all my builds recently. I really have. I like building. I don't know about you guys, but I love building. So yeah, after this, I think we're gonna move on to the dining room, which is the room to the left. It's pretty small, and I did put a big table in there, but hopefully your Sims can use it because that's actually the only place that they can eat at. Yeah, my apologies. I tried to put a table in the kitchen, which you guys will see, but it couldn't make it work. So we stopped. But yes, how have you guys been? I hope you all have been good. I'm doing classes right now. Well, I'm doing one class right now. I had a test yesterday, actually. I'm doing a mini semester, and then I'm taking 4 more classes throughout the summer, which I'm not looking forward to, but yeah, my summer is like gone basically. Like sometimes I want to start a new Let's Play because I want to start one that has an end in sight. So basically, like, I don't know, supernatural, base game, Island Paradise, Generations. Generations doesn't necessarily have an end in sight because I feel like Generations can honestly be considered like a legacy challenge if we're being completely honest, just like tweak it a little bit. But I just feel like if I had a Let's Play that had an end in sight, it'd be a little bit easier because with the legacy challenge, as I was saying, I think I said this earlier, it could probably take me like, I don't know, 4 years to finish. Not 4 years, but it could take me a while. So hopefully I finish it. I don't know though. I really don't know. I want to finish it. I do, because I've never had any household get to 10 generations, but hopefully it will last that long. Because as I told you guys, my current household is like messed up and it's so much effort trying to fix it. So maybe I'll try to prevent the family from having like a bunch of kids. That way if I have to fix the save file, it won't be too much work. But I really don't know. Just don't know. Oh yeah, here's the kitchen. Sorry. The kitchen's pretty small, which I normally like to have big kitchens because I love kitchens, but in a lot of the houses that I was looking at, they had really small kitchens, so I wanted to bring that to life in this build. But I love it. I love the floor. I've never used that tile before. It's actually linoleum, I think, and I just think it's so cute. So yeah, I tried to put a bar in here, but it doesn't work because I wanted, or not bar, but bar, countertops, I don't know, but it didn't work. I just thought it'd be nice to have another place to sit besides the dining room. And then earlier, I don't know if you guys saw, but I tried to put in a table, but again, it didn't work. So now moving on to the upstairs. It's pretty simple. As I said, there's only 3 bedrooms up here, and then one's a really, really tiny nursery. So I don't really think it'd be fair for someone to have to be in that room. And I didn't want to make this house necessarily for supernaturals, so I didn't put like any alchemy or anything like that in this house. I wanted to keep it pretty, I guess, universal. But even if I did make it for supernaturals, all you would have to do is delete the stuff. But yeah, coloring these doors took me forever. I could not figure out a color for them. I did finally do it, but I still think it's kind of ugly. I don't know. It's like none of the wood textures looked good to me. And I had to cut that out. That was like one thing that took me so long, which I really don't know why. And I'm obsessed with this base game chair. I've used it so much in this house. I think I've used it like 4 times. I'm going to use it in the master bedroom as well. Yeah, the master bedroom is actually a pretty decent sized bedroom. I find that I don't think the master bedrooms need to be that big or have that much stuff in them because my Sims never spend that much time in their bedrooms. I don't really know what my Sims spend time doing. Like when I try to think about when I play my game, I don't know what they do. I literally have no clue. But I prefer for my kids' rooms to have a lot more stuff in them because I think kids spend more time in the room. Like I spend a bunch of time in my room, and then my parents are like never in the room except for when they're sleeping. So yeah, I try to implement that into my builds. But yeah, now we're working on the master bedroom. As I said, I did use a lot of different wood styles in this house, but I tried to keep them all the same color just so it wouldn't be too like mix matchy. Yeah. But after doing this build, I feel like I can do a base game build pretty easily. I think the hardest part would actually be the exterior. I always thought the interior would be really hard to do base game, but I really don't think so. It's just like the outside, like doing the windows and the doors and like fencing and stuff like that, I think would be the hardest portion, but I think I could do the interior pretty well. And even like wall colorings, I think that might be an issue too, because I love the ones that came with like Generations and University Life. But I think this one's base game. So if I build a base game house, I might have to keep it pretty traditional because there isn't that much modern furniture. And if there is modern furniture, I don't think I'm the biggest fan of it. But yeah, I'm actually working on redoing Sunset Valley, like redoing all the builds, redoing all the Sims, and it's definitely going to be a long project. I've redone a couple households, and then right now I'm working on the Altos house. I actually built them a whole new house. I was going to try to renovate their current house, but I couldn't do it. It was so ugly and the shape was just awful, and I'm struggling so hard with the floor plan, and that's another project that I kind of just left alone. I just cannot do a floor plan because I want the house to be really traditional. I feel like that's the kind of house that they'd have, and their original house was traditional, but I'm struggling. I don't know. I've been working on the house before I started finals, and I had finals almost a month ago. So yeah, the house is like kicking me in the ass, and I just cannot figure it out. But yeah, I cut out the bathrooms in this house, which I hope you guys are okay with. Just because this video is already too long, and I was like, people don't really need to see bathrooms. I don't include screenshots of the bathrooms either because the bathrooms are really small, and I don't like when I have really bad angles. I'm also not really good at taking pictures in the game, so I just try to make things as easy on myself as I possibly can. But yes, now we're working on the little girl's room. Obviously it can be for any gender, but I just felt like it'd be for a little girl. Super cute. It's actually a pretty decent size. It looked kind of small at first, but then when I got ready to put furniture in, I was like, it's actually pretty spacious. So we just have like a nice little desk, and then I think I put a mirror in, and then a dollhouse and a dresser. But yeah, I was able to fit quite a lot in here. Super fun. I really want to start streaming. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but I think it'd be so fun to do builds on like live streams, especially as I'm redoing Sunset Valley, because I don't think I will record a lot of the houses that I redo for my Sunset Valley save, just because, actually, I don't know. I don't think I will, just because it's a project and I don't really want to rush it. And when I do speed builds, I feel so much pressure to get them out, and it's like a really weird thing. I don't know. So we'll have to see. I think maybe I'll just stick to time-lapse videos for those, for my Sunset Valley save. But again, we'll just have to see. I don't really know. But I feel like if I did live streams, sorry, I feel like something's like scratching me. Anyways, I feel like if I did live streams, I could just like talk to you guys as I build. I feel like that would be so much fun. But yeah, so we're almost finished with the girls' room. We're going to move on. Oh no, we're done with the girls' room. We're moving on to the nursery, and then we're going to move on to the garden. I do put a garden in this house just because I feel like witches and fairies, maybe they use the garden, but I just feel like this house would be really cute with a garden. I also want to build a grandparents' house. I think that'd be so cute. I saw a house on Pinterest that I think would be so cute as a grandparents' house, so I might do that. But I'm actually going to go ahead and leave you guys right here. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.